Hey guys.
What's up?
I'm Sarah Taylor.
I'm Doug Taylor with The Perfect Dough. So, funny story about The Perfect Dough and how it came about. So we have a cookie company called Taylor Chip, and our slogan for that is The Perfect Cookie. We kind of came up with that because when people would try them, they would literally say, wow, this cookie is perfect. And we're like, we like it, we'll use it. So we started using The Perfect Cookie for Taylor Chip, and then we were like, how do we wholesale? And how do we do more than just bake to sell cookies? And there really wasn't a way to do it without adding in emulsifiers or soy or anything like that. And so instead of doing that, we were like, well, this dough lasts naturally in the fridge for a long time. Just how we had it with some testing, we figured out it would last a while. It's just the dough, and we call it the perfect dough after the perfect cookie.
So we're gonna go ahead and bake this Snickerdoodle pint. What you want to do is open the pint first. Take off the lid. So we have a sheet here with parchment paper on the bottom, and then we have a 1/4 cup scoop.
I always roll up my sleeves because I don't want to get them dirty. I don't do the laundry, Sarah does, and she yells at me when I get stuff on my clothes.
All the time. I love the Snickerdoodle because there's cinnamon in there.
See that? There's cinnamon swirls throughout the dough there, which is kind of makes, a lot of times when you're making Snickerdoodle, you do cinnamon over the cookie. And you could still do that at home if you have a cinnamon sugar mixture or you want to make your own, you can definitely do that. For us, we figured if we swirl it throughout the dough, you're going to get that nice swirl anyway, so you'll get that texture. It'll just be all throughout the cookie.
You can eat all the little pieces that fall on the tray.
You can. You don't even have to bake the dough. And if you've made it this far, I don't know, what's wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. I like my cookie dough baked. All right. So if you break your scooper, you'll just have to improvise. All right, so now we're gonna put 9 on the sheet. I broke this last time around. All right, perfect. You might want to have a better scooper than this. Sometimes you just don't have the best equipment at home, and we're just trying to really show you that.
Last cookie.
All right.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So we have 9 cookies on the tray here, and we're gonna go ahead and pop them in.
So I'm gonna go ahead, because I like mine a little crunchier, I'm gonna go ahead and start it out by putting these in for 13 minutes at 350. Put that in the center rack there. Push it in maybe a little bit more. Shut the door, and I will set my timer for 13 minutes and 30 seconds, I guess.
So Snickerdoodle cookies have been in for 13 minutes and 30 seconds. We are going to pull them out and see how they're doing. They got very big. They're definitely a little too gooey. So we're gonna stick them back in for, I'd say, probably 2.5 minutes.
So they have been in for 16 minutes, which, again, this is the first time we ever used this oven, so it's a completely new experience. Also, the one thing about the Snickerdoodle, and it's nothing bad about it, but you get a lot of sugar in there and that'll melt, so it might be a little flatter, but they taste great. So we're just gonna put it over here to cool, and they look good. They're a little crunchier than Sarah would like, but I actually like mine crunchy. So again, totally up to you. We'll let them cool for 3 to 5 minutes and then we'll try them. So we just got done letting these cool. All right. Which side would you want?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, these are cooked perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
These turned out a little flatter. Most of the time they're a little puffier. That'll depend on where your fans are in your oven too, and how long you let the dough sit out. So that dough was really warm, so because of how warm it was, the cookies turned out a little flatter. They all taste the same. It's just totally, if you want them to be super thick, get them right out of the freezer and put them on the sheet and put them in the oven right away if you want them to be thicker.
So that concludes our Snickerdoodle cookie baking. Thanks so much for watching and hope it is successful for you guys.